Michoacán, el alma de Mexico, is a Mexican state that's home to a deeply rooted culture. In 2010, its food was recognized as Cultural Heritage of Humanity by UNESCO. The cuisine here is still heavily influenced by its indigenous and colonial past. For instance, Lake Pátzcuaro continues to be a source of nourishment through fishing, although nowadays regulations have been implemented in the effort to preserve the ecosystem. Michoacán is history, beauty, tradition, art, and culturally rich food. Let's explore the amazing food Michoacán has to offer. We're talking Pátzcuaro, Janitzio, Tinsuntzan, all awarded the title of Pueblos Mágicos, which means they try to preserve the architecture, culture, folklore, and yes, you're right, food. So we know we're getting the real deal here. We're calling it authentic. Tinsuntzan was the capital of the Purépecha Empire and still retains its notable beauty with historic attractions. Our first stop was a restaurant whose owner, Blanca Villagomez, won the Best Traditional Cook of the Year. Cocina Tradicional La Casa de Blanca is a beautifully decorated place with a notable blend of indigenous and colonial infused style, yet it's still modern with vibrant colors which adorn a central open patio. The cool, pleasant weather creates an atmosphere ideal for enjoying great food, and the plants surrounding us trigger a very pleasant freshness. Nelson went for a traditional mole with its respective side of rice. A mole sauce is typically made with nuts, dried chili, and spices. The very welcoming staff noted this mole is made with chocolate, but it's not overly sweet. It's still savory with a touch of sweet tones. Paired with arroz mexicano is the tradition. Also present at the table is chile rellenos. These are poblano peppers filled with cheese and coated in a foamy egg mixture, then cooked in a tomato sauce. It comes with Mexican rice, but I went for refried beans. Everyone raved about the refried beans. The corundas had a few veggies mixed in the masa, beautifully topped with chile verde, which is a green pork stew that's finger-licking good. Plus, corundas here are notably fluffy. Quesadillas are made from handmade tortillas from fresh, nixtamalized corn that's ground every single day. Apart from the melty cheese, this one had chorizo. We were so full and loved everything. The atmosphere was so pleasant and everyone was so kind. We were able to talk to the staff about the food, and seeing all the recognition Blanca has achieved inspires me to keep sharing the magic of Michoacán, its people, and delicious food. After lunch, we explored the town, including the famous church, Templo de la Soledad, and crafts market, which was already closing, unfortunately. Soon after, we headed to Morelia, the capital of Michoacán, about a 40-minute drive where we would spend the night. For dinner, we explored Morelia street food. This specific stand features tacos al vapor. It was the only option available, but no complaints because those are my favorite. For tacos de cabeza, the entire head of the cow gets cooked until the meat is full of the bone tender. Then it's made into tacos. What else can we ask for? Oh, and did I mention al vapor? It makes the tortilla's texture super soft as well. Topped with onion, cilantro, and a good salsa. The best combination you can sink your teeth into. Early in the morning, we headed to Pátzcuaro. Now, I've seen beautiful places in Michoacán, but this one is definitely magical. Pátzcuaro is well preserved as everyone works together to maintain the character of the town. It's literally 8 a.m. and we are in search of breakfast and new adventures. We are ready for breakfast right here at the Central Plaza of Pátzcuaro. Some of the places are still closed, but people are so kind that if you ask around, they will kindly lead you to the right direction, and that's exactly what we did. We are here outside of La Surtidora. They're saying that we're in for a treat, so we want to invite you along. Come on. There was a great variety of traditional dishes like chilaquiles, scrambled eggs, aporreadillo, and molletes with fresh bread. Oh my goodness.
Pero despacito, hembra.
I ordered the nopales filled with cheese, eggs drenched in a tomato sauce with a side of refried beans. I'm excited. I really love nopales, and I've already had a taste of that sauce, and it's really, really good. It's got chile de árbol, then you've got the creaminess from the refried beans. All in all, a complete meal. That cotija cheese right there adds the right amount of saltiness. And you know we are cheese lovers. True perfection. So good. And then to be honest, even the sauce, it's kind of creamy. I don't know where it's coming from, but I think I'm gonna ask the chef while I'm here. How's your food? I'm taking a break from mine.
So good.
So what is it that you like the most?
Everything.
Really?
Yeah. I got chilaquiles verdes. My goodness, they're awesome.
They also had an option, right? They said you could do an avocado sauce or a green salsa sauce.
Yes, I got the green salsa.
Oh, really? I would have
Yes.
gone for the avocado, but hey.
Hey.
Give me the After breakfast, we walked across to the plaza and watched the Danza de los Viejitos being showcased. This traditional folk dance of little old men is performed by 4 men. Each one represents fire, water, earth, and air. The ribbons represent the types of corn: red, yellow, white, and blue. There's live music for everyone to enjoy, but specifically played for the dancers to follow. We stopped by a local chocolate shop that processed chocolate beans in a metate, which are then molded into tablets and candy, but we didn't want to be carrying so many things during the day, so we decided to come back. After a 10-minute drive to the dock along Lake Pátzcuaro, we purchased the tickets to our next stop and enjoyed the food while waiting for departure. The most traditional food here has to be the charales. They are small fish caught at this very same lake. First, they are coated in flour, then fried until cooked through and crispy. Some are also coated in a chili lime powder for the combination of tangy and spicy flavors we are known for. Those are the ones I went for. You can top them with lime juice, hot sauce, and salt. Not sure if these needed more since they are coated in the very same ingredients. Before we have to board the boat and go to Janitzio, we have to taste these charales. Wow, there's a lot happening here. These are really tangy because they're actually coated in this kind of tajin powder that has a little bit of salt, chili, and obviously you can taste the lime really coming through, but that crunch, I have to tell you. They're crunchy for sure. All in all, if you like tangy, kind of acidic stuff, go for these. If not, you can just go with the plain one and add the right amount that you like of salt, lime, and what else? That was it, right? Oh, and salsa. All right, let's keep moving. Finally, we are boarding for a fun trip to the enchanting island of Janitzio. It's a 30-minute boat ride, but worth every moment. We spotted white herons, which are abundant here, a picture-perfect moment that stays embedded in your memories. Loved that we got to see a few fishermen. Nowadays, they have to follow restrictions because the famous pescado blanco had become an endangered species. It's an extremely sought-after type of fish in this area. On another note, cornfields can be spotted all over Mexico, and in this case, right behind the fishermen. As we move through the waters and gentle currents, some of the surrounding towns become visible with a few notable mountains at close distance. The island can be seen from afar, as well as the statue of José María Morelos, a Mexican Catholic priest who became a hero for leading the Mexican War of Independence against the Spanish crown. Upon arrival, a few fishermen showcased the traditional butterfly net fishing method, which is now restricted in efforts to protect and restore the ecosystem of the lake. Though bittersweet, it was a nice show and took us back in time to how fishing was done in the past. It is lunchtime. We've officially arrived at Janitzio. The weather is wonderful. Now we're gonna hit the streets because I hear there's a ton of great food, and boy, are we excited. I hope you are too. So let's go eat because it looks promising. We are going to give it another hour because there's so much to explore. The journey begins with a flight of stairs from the shore of the lake to the top of the island where the statue was built. Charales can be spotted everywhere. Steamed chayote and corn, sweet gorditas, quesadillas made with fresh masa and deep fried. There's grilled meats, fish, shrimp, and freshly handmade tortillas. The long and tiring set of steps was a great workout, and we made it. There's a ton of street food and live music with so much more folk dance. You can explore the inside of the statue or take the spiral stairs to the viewing area, which is located at the wrist of Jose Maria Morelos, but they don't allow cameras, and that's okay because we're not fond of heights either. Instead, we decided to refresh ourselves with a cold lemonade mixed with a touch of freshly squeezed orange juice. Next, esquite with crema mexicana, cheese, lime juice, and the oil-based salsa of my choice.
It does not disappoint. You've got the creaminess, spiciness, a little bit of lime in there, and the sweetness from the corn. So good, and it tastes so much better when in Mexico.
We had the pleasure of running into Ruben de Albarriga, who was catering his famous carnitas at a celebration. Ruben explained the importance of using a queso made from copper because it adds so much flavor. When asked about the ingredients, no aromatics were mentioned. The meat is first seared and browned for color, then the salted water softens the carnitas until a melt-in-your-mouth effect is achieved.
Son las mejores carnitas.
Las mías.
¿En serio?
All in all, Ruben assures Michoacán has amazing carnitas, but in his experience, it depends on the person making them, not necessarily the place. Love and dedication is the secret ingredient.
Más el secretito es hacer las cosas con amor.
Sure is a lifetime labor of love. Guys, we did visit a local restaurant, but my fish soup did not deliver. On the other hand, Nelson sure enjoyed his quesadilla.
Look at this beauty. I'm having a quesadilla. It's made out of beans, cheese, lettuce, and a few rajas, which is basically poblano peppers. And you know I love poblano peppers, so this is gonna come in really handy right now. Let's dig in. Well, actually, I dug in at the first one already, but let's do the second one. The best part is that these are handmade tortillas. There's a lady behind me making tortillas right now. Is that awesome?
That being said, you do have different options to choose from. Unfortunately, my soup did not deliver. Let's just move on to our next destination. Bye-bye, Janitzio. Hello again, Pátzcuaro. If it's as good as breakfast, we're in for a treat. Seriously, that breakfast was awesome. Remember, La Surtidora if you ever visit.
So good.
Remember that chocolate place? Yes, we came back.
Aquí vine ya Juan Gabriel a tomar chocolate.
Authentic chocolate de metate with chocolate beans from Tabasco, Mexico. The smell is incredible, and the combination of different ingredients, including cinnamon, makes a product that's hard to resist.
For dinner, we're having tacos because you have not been to Mexico if you don't try tacos or street food, and that's exactly what we're doing. I'm so excited. Perdón, ¿de qué dice que tiene?
Tripa, chorizo, pastor, campechano. Ponla primero.
Las cebollitas.
Cebollita, papa, chile.
¿Y qué es esto de acá?
Este es el bistec.
Bistec.
Sí.
Let's do a quick run through of the kind of tacos being tossed around while the smell just passes by. Tripe, chorizo, pastor, bistec, and campechano. As toppings, we have fried onions, potato, and peppers. Oh boy. All right. Picture this. The tortillas are passed through the flavored fat, lightly fried in pairs, and then filled with your choice of meat. I went for 2 tripe, 1 chorizo because I just love crispy tripe, you guys. You can eat inside the restaurant or outside close to the taco cart where all of the action is happening. Plus, if you want more, just ask and they will be served right away. That's another quality. People here are fast and have an amazing work ethic. They work for every single customer they get and strive to keep them through quality of food. Tacos are served with onion, cilantro, salsa, pico de gallo powered by habaneros, and a few veggies like cucumbers. We're gonna try the tripa ones first because they're my favorite. Plus they have this pico de gallo with habaneros that looks so good. Let's do this. If there's one advice I can give you, when you come to Mexico, you have got to try street tacos. It is another level. It's another experience. Let's do chorizo. I can't. Wow. Look at that. You've got different sauces. You got your onion, a little bit of lime. That's all you need. And then you have texture from that meat just being fried in the fat. It's so good. Then the tortillas are passed through the fat, so you get another burst of flavor. I'm just overly excited. I think tacos are the way to go. There's no going wrong with them, and they're so good. Delicious.
You can basically finish these tacos in 2 bites, but they are so good.
Right? 2 bites exactly.
Street tacos are the best. Yeah, look at these beauties. Look at these beauties. Look, look, look. These are 1-bite tacos. That's the reality of it.
All right, guys, this is the end. We've enjoyed ourselves. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And until the next one, we're heading off to our next stop. Bye.